Canadians gathered at their cottages, drinking beers in their garages, crushing beers with guys named Gary. Freaking love you, Gary! Yeah, you guys had me on the Dunnas right there. You guys are leading the ways on the Dunnas. We're gonna take it back one. Crushing beers with guys named Gary. Getting so drunk that it's a bit scary. Da, 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 da. Oh, Canada. Da, 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 da. Oh, Canada. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, Canada. Second verse. Canadians gathered in their cottages, smoking weed in their garages, getting so high that it's a bit scary. Janet, come to think about it, has anyone seen Gary? Ba, 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 where's Gary? Ba, 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 where's Gary? What do you say, folks? Is that going to be the new anthem? All in favor, say A. Yes, all right. Feeling good. Okay. Now, I know the rules are no pitching, but I'm just going to share something. This is a business that I think I have invented that is a viable business. So I'm just going to throw business ideas out there. If you want to pick them up, Dragon's Den style, we'll cut some backroom deals later on. We can do that. But the first business idea, this is a green energy business. So it's very apropos. Not that kind of green, lady. Not that green. This is legitimate environmental green, not wheat green. But maybe we can incorporate that somehow too. We'll figure that out. So this first business is called Rickshaws. It's a rickshaw business owned by Rickshaw. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. Yeah, you've heard of it? Yeah. So this is the commercial. I'm just going to provide the marketing. Rob, maybe you can, if you know a really reputable production company that can do video and audio type things, maybe we can shoot the business. Yeah. Okay, we'll talk about that after. All right. So this is Rickshaws. Hi, I'm Rickshaw, Rickshaws. Not to be confused with Dick Shaw of Dick Shaw's, the circumcision guy. Next time you need a rickshaw, come on down to Rickshaws, and buy a rickshaw from Rickshaw, because Rickshaws roll smooth, just like Rickshaw. Come down to Rickshaws, and buy a rickshaw. Come down to Rickshaws, and rent a rickshaw. Come down to Rickshaws when you need a rickshaw. Rickshaws. I'm Rickshaw, the rickshaw guy. Not to be confused with Dick Shaw, the circumcision guy. 1 second, folks. Don't ever confuse Rickshaw with Dick Shaw. That's one of the things they hate the most. Please, whatever you do, don't confuse Rickshaw with Dick Shaw. You guys are like, oh, here we go. We already know. The performance of a lifetime. Hi, I'm Dick Shaw, Dick Shaw's. Not to be confused with Rickshaw, Rickshaws, the rickshaw guy. Next time you need a Dick Shaw, come on down to Dick Shaw's. I am not Rickshaw, everyone. I am definitely not Rickshaw. I'm not Rickshaw. This is a real mustache. Next time you need a dick saw, come on down. Next time you need a rickshaw, next time you need a dick saw, come on down to Dick Shaw's Dick Saws and buy a dick saw from Dick Shaw. Because Dick Shaw's dick saws are sharp. Just like Dick Shaw. Come down to Dick Shaw's Dick Saws and buy a dick saw. Come down to Dick Shaw's Dick Saws and rent a dick saw. Come down to Dick Shaw's Dicks is when you need a dick saw. Dick Saws, Dick Saws, Dick Saws, Dick Saws, Dick Saws, and you get it. Yeah. Right? What are you saying? We're going into business? Are we doing this? I think we're doing it. Are we doing it? $20 in your emails right now. That's all I need. That's it. Then you need to get 3 of your friends. They'll cover your $20. But if you find 3 of their friends, they'll cover theirs, and so on and so forth. And then the last person in the room just pays $6,464, and they own the whole business. So get in now. Get in now. Come on, folks. Get in now. Come on. Residuals. It's all about residuals. Next business. This is a 3-in-1 business, because why would you waste time having a solo business that only does one thing when you can have a 3-in-1 business? Am I right?
Bam!
Yeah, bam! I love how you said bam. That was great. Bam. Okay, this is, you probably heard of it, Morgan's Morg, Mortgages, and Smoresborg. Very reputable. It's in one of the strip malls downtown. Morgan's Morg, Mortgages, and Smoresborg. So this is the marketing for that. I'm going to run that by you, and then you can invest later. Okay. Hi, I'm Morgan from Morgan's Morg, Mortgages, and Smoresborg. That's right, Morgan from Morgan's Morg, Mortgages, and Smoresborg. The Morg, Mortgages, and Smoresborg guy. Why waste time going to 3 stores for all your Morg, Mortgages, and Smoresborg needs when you can come on down to Morgan's Morg, Mortgages, and Smoresborg and take care of all your Morg, Mortgages, and Smoresborg business in one spot. So the next time you need to renew your mortgage, store a loved one, or eat a hearty meal, come down to Morgan's, come down to Morgan's, when you need a mortgage or a mortgage or a smorgasbord.
Bam!
Boop. I was going boop, you went bam. Boop, bam, potato, right? Give it up for Morgan's Morg, Mortgages, and Smorgasbord. They're a sponsor tonight.